Podcast number 13, cause fuck 12. Ah. What up, nigga?
What's up, guys? What's up, everybody?
How's it going?
How's it going? I hope you guys are having a nice weekend or beginning of the week. I don't know when this is gonna come.
This shit going up.
We've kind of been pretty shitty with like the scheduling and stuff, but
we're gonna get it back right.
Yeah.
So happy Saturday afternoon, everybody.
Hopefully.
For sure.
Okay, for sure. If you say so. Okay.
Let's get into this.
All right. So our first topic of the day is it has been confirmed that P. Diddy is dating Lori Harvey. That's Steve Harvey's stepdaughter.
For once, I actually I figured.
But the weird thing about that is Lori Harvey has been a very close family friend to their family, even called P. Diddy's late baby mom, like basically her mom, and she also dated P. Diddy's son.
Had this been going on? Like this?
Yeah,
is
people.
not,
It's been like an alleged thing for a while, but they finally came out and confirmed it. Well, everybody just be fucking everybody in Hollywood.
I know we're not gonna do any like rough cuts, but I'm pretty sure I said something about that in the last podcast. But it's like, shit. If that's what she wants to do, I mean, she probably tried. I don't know what his son's name is. I think I saw him on My Super Sweet 16.
Yeah, his son does like fashion stuff.
Well, she probably fucking was messing around with him and was like, yo, I wonder what Pops is.
Lori Harvey's fucked around with him.
Yeah.
She's fucked around with Future. She's fucked around with a few people. Who else? She fucked around with another singer. I just can't think right now of who it was. I think Trey Songz or something. I don't know. I might be right. Y'all could clear that up. But she's fucked around with a few dudes. She's known as like the player, like the female player.
I was about to say, if she was a nigga doing this, like you hit somebody and you hit
like
their
she's
mama,
just
it's just like, damn.
But that's the main. A lot of people aren't giving her the side eye. They're giving P. Diddy the side eye because it's like, bro,
how you gonna do that to your son, bro?
How you gonna do that to your son? And then she used to call your late wife, baby mama, who recently passed away, used to call her mom. Like,
it's weird because like he been thinking about it.
Yeah, that's
he been
another weird
scheming
thing
on
too.
that. He been palm rubbing
his
for a
track
minute.
record. What he does when he gets a young girl too, like he'll string them along for fucking years and years and years and years and years. Yeah, string them along for years and years. And years.
Yeah, he did do that to Cassie though.
Yeah, he did that to another girl too.
Shout out Cassie, she was very talented.
Shout out to Cassie. She's expecting a baby soon.
Oh.
Yeah, I think she's engaged. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure she's engaged with her personal trainer that Diddy hired for her when they were.
See what I'm saying,
together.
bro? It's a web, bro.
But at least she fucked the personal trainer and not why. Like my eyes are beady as fuck.
Just keep talking. Just let me see them.
Why do you want to see them? Are you gonna clean them?
Yes.
Okay, just
yes. I love you, dog.
Beady eyed Nadja. Like okay, but. Yeah, I feel like it's different because...
Never trust somebody with beady eyes like that.
Don't make fun of my beady eyes.
Oh my goodness, Lord of mercy. Oh, you got a little bit of bandage to your nose clampers.
Yeah, my nose is wide.
Yeah.
Just leave me alone.
But what were you saying? You said a personal trainer was...
A personal trainer isn't as bad as like fucking like a co-star on a show, or like it's not as Hollywood as she could have went.
Or like fucking somebody's dad.
Well, that's just low, Hollywood or not. I mean, like she could have went Hollywood, fucked the actor, got engaged by a basketball player, like a lot of these bitches do. Or...
But apparently that's real common. Remember that Reddit video we were watching where it was just like how marriages got broken up, and like I want to say a good like 4 out of 15 of the stories were like, yeah, she fucked his dad, blah blah blah. Wedding night, went up to check on her after the bachelorette party. He's upstairs with your pops. What you gonna do?
Right.
What you gonna do? What you gonna do? You gonna cut it off, or you still wifing it up? Whatever. But in that case, it's just weird because it just gives me like the molding vibes. Like you fucking
that's what I'm feeling
just
too.
Like pottery.
Because even like recently, I've seen pictures of them together and shit. They even started to dress alike. Like, he does that with all of...
So she's walking around in big ass coats, like, can't stop.
Like, they dress very similar. And I noticed whenever he was going out with Cassie, they dressed similar. And then when he was going out with that other lady that I cannot think of,
Diddy,
but she looks
bro,
very
what's
similar.
up with these shorts?
Bro, Diddy is always drunk. Look at his fucking face. I'm about to save a link to this picture and I'm gonna put it into the fucking notes, well, the description, so y'all can see. Like, bro, this man looked permanently drunk, right? Like,
he is permanently. He's 50 and she's 22.
Yeah, she's 22. Look at his eyes, bro.
That's weird.
Look at his eyes, bro.
Remember that staring contest
gorgeous,
video?
though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's like,
she is so pretty.
dude, pretty young.
Yeah, she is pretty young for him. But, oh, and that's another thing. We're looking this up, and I just seen pictures of Steve. So, apparently, Steve is going to have, like, a one-on-one, man-to-man meeting with P. Diddy to talk about how he wants his stepdaughter treated.
Bro, Steve
But I'm
Harvey's
like, bro,
not
shut
worth
the
enough
fuck
to
up,
sit
bro.
Diddy down
Shut
and
the
tell him
fuck
how
up.
he wants.
Because that's the
anything.
crazy thing. It's just like how their family operates. They want their daughter to marry into money. Because notice, he's not like, oh, this is wrong, the age gap, blah, blah, blah. He's just like, let me just make sure that he gonna treat my daughter with respect and blah, blah, blah. Boy, if y'all sit your fucking Mr. Potato Head ass down,
And if they
boy.
do sit down, you know Diddy's gonna be drunk as fuck, giving him that staring contest.
Mm-hmm. They both gonna be smoking cigars. Looking like that.
Diddy's gonna be smoking a cigar. He's just gonna be looking at that dude like, what, nigga?
Right. Like, bruh,
Like,
what the
fuck outta
fuck?
here.
I
don't know.
I feel like, hopefully, Lori does her usual patterns, has fun for a bit, and then says fuck it. Like, that's what I'm hoping. She's still on her little city girl year round. I was about to say city girl summer. Lori on that city girl year round. I hope she's still on that shit.
You know what a
It just
city
says-
girl's kryptonite is, though?
What?
Billionaire niggas.
No, I feel like a city girl's kryptonite is having a baby.
That and billionaire niggas, because you can't be a city girl once you find a billionaire, because that'd just be stupid. You don't fucking eat where you shit.
I don't think city girls will even come in contact with a billionaire, honestly. I feel like that's more of a hot girl territory.
Shit, Rihanna was on some city girl shit.
Rihanna was never on no city girl shit. Don't try her like that.
She was on some. Alright, she was
Rihanna
on some,
ain't never scammed nobody. Rihanna ain't never... The perfect, like, real world ideal of a city girl is the Claremont twins. That's some city girl shit. You fucking... There's a dead nigga in the room and you take his fucking credit cards and go run it up. Like, that's city girl behavior.
I was gonna say shout out the Claremont twins. I'm not gonna
Nah,
say it
don't
no
shout out
more.
to these hoes. I don't even know how they still on these streets. Like, that's crazy. Nah, I'm just shit. They might have done some city girl shit in the courts or something, because I don't see how. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, yeah. Sold to yeah. If y'all don't know what we're talking about, I'll put a link to that video too. I finally figured out how we could keep y'all in the loop without us editing. I'm just about to put fucking links because I'm not trying to edit this long ass shit. Do you have any
Still though.
last words about this topic?
Nigga, she's too young for you. If she had a teddy bear when you were like 30, bro, like just chill. People say
Yeah.
that love doesn't have a number, but like, that's a little bit weird, bro.
I feel like you could date whoever you want. Maturity wise is maturity wise. It is what it is. But I feel like that line crossed Hollywood out of it. Like, your son hit that, bro. That's weird. Your late baby mom changed that girl diapers. That's weird. Nah.
Imagine me 2 years from now, right? End up marrying somebody that was born then.
Yeah, it's weird.
Weird isn't even the word. That
It's just
shit is
weird.
taboo as fuck.
It's
It's
just weird.
very weird.
We were watching, I'm pretty sure you guys have gotten recommended this because the YouTube algorithm really pushed this maybe like a few months ago.
What, people
The
living in
Reddit-
vans?
No, the Reddit
Oh.
videos.
Yeah.
Where like they post the Reddit posts and you read them and shit. And there was one thread where it was just like did anybody make a wedding pact with like one of their best friends? Where
Yeah.
they're just like, you know, if we don't get married by this age, let's just tie the knot. Fuck it. We're cool as fuck. Share the assets. This one dude was like, when he was 20 something, his friend had a 13-year-old younger sister who had a crush on him and used to like drop pictures of him and shit, and it was whatever. He went off to the military and came back, got married to another bitch. They got divorced, and then he linked up with his friend, and the girl was now in like her 20s, and he had to have been what, in his 50s, mid 50s or whatever.
It's very peculiar.
And they ended up hitting it off and getting engaged, and she was talking about, I always knew that we were gonna be together, and he was just like, bro, this is the first time I've ever seen you as like an adult. But it's so weird because it's like, bro, you saw her in middle school, braces, like little kid sister,
and now he's zaddy.
ew, like, bruh,
Alright,
my god.
we got next, bro.
Mm.
Hey,
Okay.
being a sugar baby is all fun and games, so you gotta suck Mr. Ernest's dick.
Right, like, bruh, ew. Somebody said, expectations versus reality when it comes to sugar daddies, and it was like expectations, and it was like this like white man, maybe like in his late 50s, early 60s, you know, he got a nice suit on, looked similar to your suit, you know, got the gray fuckboy haircut, looking real good.
Shout out to my
Expectations,
suit.
you know. Reality, so fucking like beer belly Middle Eastern dude lifting the girl's legs up, like fucking her, she just taking a picture like, like,
All sugar daddies don't look like airline pilots, apparently.
no, not all of them. Some do. Some do. Not all of them.
I feel like if you're an airline pilot, you can just get your own shit.
Yeah, pretty much.
Goddamn.
You already know pilots and stewardess, flight attendants, or whatever, just be having.
Oh yeah, they all got something.
One of my coworkers used to be a flight attendant, and she told me whenever she had a boyfriend in the UK, and every time they went to the UK, she would just go and see him or whatever, but he never wanted to move to America, so they just
Why
stopped
would
talking.
he?
I don't know. I wouldn't want to move here either.
Bro, America's the shit, but I mean, the UK, besides their high ass rent, actually, living in the UK would not be that lit now that I'm thinking about it.
Nah.
I mean,
Money.
I got a whole bunch
higher.
of friends in the UK and shit, but they all have this, like, low-key anxiety about everything because their fucking climate's a little bit different, bro. I think it's the tea. Maybe it's the crumpets. I don't know.
They be doing them balloons over there.
Yeah,
I think that's what it
nitrous.
is. They be fucking sucking on them balloons. I saw a fucking Vice. Did you watch that with me?
Yeah.
Where niggas just be walking around with balloons. Hey, you want a balloon? And they just inhale the balloon and be tripping. They be doing too many balloons over there.
They're fucking nitrous, bro. Listening to
Crackhead.
grime music. Mine's
Right.
not hot. Could be bought the bop bop. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. What do we got, dog?
Okay, the next one. I actually saw
Trying to
this
play
on
me like
Twitter.
Jason Derulo. I'ma stab him dead in his kneecap. Oh.
Okay, let me stop. The next one, I actually saw this on Twitter. I haven't really seen anybody talk about this on YouTube, but I haven't really looked for it. Basically,
This bitch made do.
look, this bitch, okay, I'm not gonna call her a bitch. This woman,
This bitch.
somebody on Twitter called her Christina Columbus, so that's what I'm gonna call her because I don't remember her real name. Christina
I like what you
Columbus.
did there.
Christina Columbus
Oh, man.
invented a silk sleep cap,
Mm.
aka a bonnet. These bonnets are $100 a fucking piece. And she said the idea came to her because she went to the dermatologist and she had something going on with her fucking Christina Columbus skin. And the dermatologist was like, well, you need to keep your hair back when you sleep. So she went to bed that night and had a dream.
Hey, bro, if you got.
She had a dream, and the dream told her, invent bonnets.
No, the dream was, you've been watching BET. You might be mixed with a little bit of sub-Saharan African.
Your
you have
ancestry DNA says that you're 2% Jewish.
you
and
have
1%
oily hair. You need to wear a bonnet, and you also need to make twerk videos and talk shit on Instagram Live in your $100 bonnets. So it shall be done.
They're basically giving, a lot of these news outlets are giving her praise as being like this like groundbreaking entrepreneur. She's soaking this shit up. She's like, yes, it came to me in a dream. And the business just boomed out of nowhere. She sold out in these fucking bonnets. And basically people are angry because they're just like, sis, for one, I can walk my ass down to that fucking beauty supply. Fuck it, I can go to the dollar store and get a fucking bonnet and a do-rag for $1. Beauty supply, get one for $3.
Oh my god, dude.
Like Christina Columbus, you did not create the bonnet. And then she put this ugly ass fucking bow at the top. Like, here, I'm gonna show you this fucking bonnet. What are your thoughts on that while I look up this picture of the bonnet?
That is some real fucking coon shit. And I say that like, bro, you gotta be fucking kidding me. But I said some coon shit because niggas actually fucking bought that shit.
Yeah.
I mean, show me what it looks like.
You know the main audience that bought it, though.
Yeah. I mean, shame on them, but they didn't know no better.
Bruh, it's just crazy to me, though, because it's just like, what really got me weirded out about it is it's just like, I don't know if you guys have seen this in the news, but recently there was this one school, I don't remember where it was, but they basically banned parents from picking up their child if they have on a bonnet because they deem that as like unacceptable. Here, this is what they look like.
Those are like head wraps, dog.
It's like a head wrap, but it's not. It's a bonnet and then there's just a bow at the top.
But that's not like no shit that you would sleep in. Like, that's some shit that you would, like, wear out. Like, what the fuck? That
Nah, it
like
looks like something you shouldn't be walking out the house with because that shit looks a hot-ass mess. Like, I'd rather walk out the house with a regular bonnet than this shit. It looks like, you know how when you do, like, baby photos? It's called a nightcap. You know when you get your baby and they're fresh out the fucking womb, but your parents still want the photos of the baby and you put that little hat on with the bow?
Yeah,
that's what that shit looks like. So the flash
don't hit the flat spot?
Right. Like, that's what that shit looks like.
Spot.
Like, bruh.
God bless me.
She said, I was preparing for my wedding. Hold on. She said, I was preparing for my wedding and like a lot of brides wanted everything to be perfect. My skin was breaking out and I have long hair. Dermatologist recommended I sleep with my hair pulled back. Another physician recommended I try silk scarves. And I had fun playing around with them, but they did not stay on. No so shit. That's why she basically just made a bonnet and then sewed on a fucking bow. Bruh. She's on the Forbes.
That shit looked like boxing shorts tied up.
See, Christina Columbus, everybody freaking. But yeah, I just feel like
they should give that shit out for free to cancer patients. They should fucking, dude. That shit look like. That should look like something that we put on Spodie's head.
Yeah, it does. Okay, so this is her response from seeing, like, basically the black community coming out and being like, bitch, we...
That's what it looks like, though. You know, like the Make-A-Wish, like how the kids be having them hats?
Yeah.
That's why I'm like, dude, you should just give those out, bro. Fuck it. For free.
She basically is saying, I'm just going to skip to the part where she addresses shit, because at first she does a little woe is me story. She says, we stand with those who are hurt and we respect and hear their voices. We're committed to honoring the historical significance of hair wrapping, and this will now be a part of our approach. Mind you, this post, she disabled the comments on the post. So you said, we want to hear what you're saying, but we don't want to hear what you're saying for real. And then, bitch, it's not about hair wrapping.
No, it's not.
Because I don't wrap my hair, when I put my fucking silk shit on, I don't wrap my hair.
Bro, she has 1,500 followers. I don't think it's like...
Bruh.
I don't think it's like fucking the apocalypse. Like, but at the same time, I remember when my grandma and my great grandma had cancer. They used to wear shit that was just like that. So I mean, it is like a more fashionable way to cover your head.
When I had a turban on, your grandma was like, I used to have so many of those. Yeah. It does kind of look like a turban with like a...
I feel like those are for bald heads, not rapping heads. Dead ass.
What, these? Yeah. Like that? I agree with you. I feel like she just needs to rebrand herself.
Exactly.
Instead of trying to make it for like that, why don't you like actually make it like stylish and not ugly? Because I'm not going to be a hater, Brad. Like... Bonnets are bonnets. I mean, you could buy a bonnet with a print on it. A bonnet is a fucking bonnet. But this shit is ugly. If she would just like make that shit look cute, maybe get the bow to look different, maybe put it on the side or something and actually sell it to like cancer patients or give it away, do a fundraiser or something, I feel like it would be looked at a little bit better than this appropriating ass shit.
Bro, that shit really looked like gym shorts tied in a knot. Like, I don't know what dick she was smoking to sell that shit for $100 a pop.
That's the part where I'm like, well, who?
But at the same time, I can't even be mad at her. Like, if niggas want to be stupid enough to buy goddamn gym shorts tied in a knot and wear them on their head at night to prevent whatever the fuck she talking about, because nigga, a simple rubber band would get your hair out your face.
And that's crazy because that's what she said her dermatologist told her to fucking do. Tie your hair up when you go to sleep and wear put a silk pillowcase.
Yeah, because I wash my hair very frequently, but I mean, like, when I get it retwisted, my shit be fucking greasy. I fucking pull that shit up.
Pretty much. Or like when I straighten my hair.
Bandana and fucking wrap the shit up.
Or like when I straighten my hair. Like I remember when I used to have long hair, I used to put my hair in a bun.
Yeah,
I don't remember who asked me this. Somebody was like, how do you sleep with your hair in a bun? Like, isn't it going to get all knotted up and shit when you wake up? And I'm just like, look, I could comb my hair out. But what I can't do is, because like when I would wear my hair down, it would get way more fucking tangled than it being up. And sometimes I would get like bumps right here because my hair is naturally oily as shit. Like, it just is what it is.
Well, now I guess instead of just putting my hair in a bun, I'll just get some old gym shorts and just tie
it up.
And
tie it in
throw
the
it
knot.
on my forehead. Maybe.
Silk pillowcase. And just
Maybe I'll make some camo ones with a little patch on them and I'll sell my shit for $100. Sell out first night and be on Forbes. But like, no hating shit. Some niggas could sell water to a whale. They could sell air to a drowning motherfucker.
It's just great because I already know who her target consumer is. That white housewife. Oh my god, Jenny. Fuck the avocado scrub bitch. The nightcap. Did you fucking hear about that? Oh my god.
I would like to see a picture.
And you know she's promoting it to that type of audience because I went on this Instagram page. There's a post with her at a dining room table with a glass of wine. And she sips her wine and she looks at her hair, puts the wine down, puts the cap on, ties it up, and then gets the wine and like keeps sipping it. I'm like, bro, I already know your audience.
I want to
like,
see pictures of like old white women with bonnets on.
With the bonnets.
Yes, bro.
Hold on, let me see.
Oh,
yeah, there she goes.
Dude.
I'll put the link of the Instagram page in the bio as well.
My goodness.
She does have some people of color in here.
I wonder how much she paid them.
I see she's trying to be slick, trying to make it seem like, oh, this is the inspiration. She's trying to make it seem like I was inspired by the 1920s to 60s pool caps that people used to wear. Sis, no.
Nah, bro, not at $100 a pop.
The fuck is that? The majority of the things on this Instagram is not the cat though. She got pictures of like Rita Ora. This is the video. She's putting on the nightcap.
Real quick, like, what the fuck?
We're watching the video. She's putting on the nightcap. She's tying it up. I just don't get why she made this contraption where you have to tie and stuff where you could easily just put your hair back and then put it in a bonnet instead of doing all this witchcraft with the ugly ass bow.
God damn it, dude. I want to.
Like, bruh.
Let's
cringe is so bad.
Let's just switch the topic
I can't
before I
even
say some shit I regret, because that shit is.
I do have a question for some of you guys in the comments though before we switch over. How would you feel if she made this product and then targeted it towards women of color? Would you feel offended? Or would you be like, okay, because I just want to know that. Like, how would y'all feel? Because in my opinion, I wouldn't feel offended if the price was $100 if I knew that this was like luxurious ass silk. Like, you went and got some fucking silkworms that are or vegan ass silkworms in a non-cruelty silkworm farm. Like, that's why I'm just like, bruh, I want to know. Because the reason why I'm mainly upset with this is because you're trying to, her attitude is like, I invented it. your market is towards non-minority women and acting like y'all invented it, which people have done a lot before. I could go on the list of cultural appropriation, but I don't got no time.
That shit's like fucking getting some Zephyr Hills water, spitting in it, and being like, yes, I just invented this Danny water. Come drink this Danny water. It'll fucking make your skin better, you fucking idiot. Buy it. It's $100 a fucking swig.
$100 a swig, bitch.
Oh, it's fucking delightful.
So great.
Mm-hmm. No, seriously, like, if you go to Walmart and get those, like, satin silk fucking granny lingerie and just, like, cut that bitch into a square and tie a fucking knot at the top, boom. Pretty sure that's what she did, and she's selling that shit for $100.
Probably went to Joann's and got some shiny ass fabric.
Can we do a civil suit and just sue this lady for just, like...
I wonder who has the patent for bonnets.
QX Files.
Like, dig that shit up. Like, whoever has a patent for bonnets, their relative needs to take her to court and be like, look, sis, this is what we not about to do.
I mean, like, yeah, you can can capitalize off of it, but don't be like, oh, I invented, like, fuck.
Right. That's the thing where I feel like a lot of people are getting kind of about their attitude about it is very, like, nose in the air. But, alright, we're going to move on to the next topic.
That's just
cool,
bro.
Lifetime said that they are currently in the works of making a Surviving R. Kelly Part 2.
Did the first one not make them enough money? I mean, at this point, if you fucking are still trying to survive R. Kelly, my nigga, and I'm going to pick my words wisely because it's a sensitive topic because there still are victims out there. But, like, bruh, you know what the fuck is up. You know there's a case. You know niggas are trying to put a case together. So now if you're not trying to give them evidence, bro, on this sick ass nigga, you're basically just harboring a fugitive at this point. Like, all the niggas that been trying to cover shit up, if y'all ain't fucking been spilled the beans, like, y'all came out the woodworks.
I feel like
come on, bro.
I don't want to see this Part 2.
Why?
Because current time in the news, none of those people from the documentary have been arrested. So I know that's not going to be a part of the second one. A lot of people, the 30-plus-year-old women talking about, oh, R. Kelly had me under his spell, admitted to having sex with underage people with R. Kelly. You're grown enough to know what R. Kelly did back when Aaliyah was still here on this planet. Like, you knew better. I feel like there needs to be some criminal shit pressed against y'all. I feel like there needs to be some criminal shit against that man who went with R. Kelly and Aaliyah to do those false documents so they can get married. I feel like until people get arrested from that first documentary, or at least be held accountable, I don't want to see another Surviving R. Kelly. And since that hasn't happened in present time and they've been filming for a while, I know it's not going to be in there, so I don't want to see that shit. And then the parents, the savages get on my nerves the most. All up in the news, free my daughter, and I'm like, oh wow, he actually gives a fuck now. Then comes out, Lifetime is filming shit. Oh, so you cutting up for the cameras again? Like, bro, so many people, these parents that took them fucking bribes for their kids to get fucked with, like, I don't even want to see that shit. It's ingenuine. Y'all just trying to get money at this point.
I'm just like, y'all ain't got no fucking gangsta ass cousins that could have went to beat this nigga ass real quick.
They didn't because it was all getting paid off.
Man.
And that's another thing. Some court documents came out showing R. Kelly's funds, and they matched the dates, and it turns out around the time when people started talking was when this nigga ran out of money. So that's why I thought people were going to start pursuing the people from the documentary and holding them accountable. Some of those people, the women, have even been in some tapes that the feds have and they're investigating. That's why I'm waiting on that. That's why I think Lifetime, y'all need to chill until everybody is held accountable if you want to do this shit right.
They're not going to be held accountable. You know how this shit works. All you got to do is sink a ship and you're going to keep
They're
on
just
swimming.
they're just looking for the big fish right now. They're just trying to get R. Kelly off the streets, which I am totally here for because I feel like he's had way too many slide moments.
Yeah.
But I feel like they're focusing on that big fish right now. But I really hope in the future, most likely going to be a long-term future, those people get persecuted as well. But that's why I feel like Lifetime, chill.
You know a nigga's...
We don't want that from y'all. Like, chill.
You know a nigga's sick when they get off from some shit.
And keep doing it.
Do it. Like, bro, you literally fucking dodged, like, the biggest bullet of your career. What do? Not fucking try to get some help. You don't try to rectify what you did do.
Ego exploding.
Because you know, the second you beat a criminal case like this, niggas just try to sue you civilly. Like, look at OJ. Niggas will never see on Twitter and shit. But it's like, yo, nigga, you...
R. Kelly actually used to be on Twitter too, now that I think about it.
Bro,
While the Lifetime documentary was out, he's like, y'all don't listen to the documentary. I'm still on tour. Ha ha ha.
I'm in the club getting fucked up right now. Don't listen to them. Don't mind the two girls that they said I kidnapped that are sitting over there not saying anything or dancing because they in sweatpants looking like they in the cold. Don't mind it. Your body.
Right, like, bruh.
Or we're not ever gonna fucking forget the would you like to come?
No, what
was it?
Do you have your passport?
Did you get your shots? Girl, would you like to come back with Rob to America? America.
No, nobody don't want to come back with you, Robert.
And
Nobody wants to come. Do you have
He said, America.
He did do that shit, right? He did. He looked at the camera like, do you want to come? No. Nobody don't want to come with you, Robert.
I imagine
Robert.
if they did though.
Oh
they ass would be looking like a moose right now. If they ass would have you told me to come to America, now you are getting indicted and I have nothing. I have
like,
to go back. I have to go back. Like, fuck.
It makes me think though, like, how many immigrants did he take though?
A lot.
Like that's a crazy ass thing to think about. Cause you know he had multiple houses with multiple women in it. It makes me think. Now that you just said that, I wonder how many immigrants he has over here. And then you know what state we're in right now. You can't be an immigrant over here right now. Like, that's crazy. I didn't even think about that.
Like, bro, and I know these people out here right now, bro. You can't even piss a nigga off if you foreign right now.
Yeah,
you
like,
could have your goddamn citizen. You could have been born here, niggas. What, motherfucker? Yeah,
that's crazy.
They
That's
look
what happened.
suspicious. God damn it! And then fuck around somebody.
That's what happened when I was watching Orange Is the New Black. That's what happened to one of the characters. She got out of prison and she was in a club and ICE busted the club, and just because she was Hispanic, they put her in there. She didn't have her ID on her. And she's in the fucking ICE camp and she's an American citizen. And then somebody sent me a tribe tea before where their significant other would constantly be like, I'm gonna call ICE on you if you break up with me. Like,
it's not funny.
Right,
it's not
funny
because that's
real.
how low people are gonna go.
That's how low people are
that's
going
how
right
low
now.
the bar is, bro. Motherfuckers bold,
sick.
boy.
It's fucking sick. But back to the R. Kelly thing. So the two girls, Joycelyn and Azriel. As of right now, Azriel is.
That is Jocelyn.
That's why I said Jocelyn and Azriel.
You said Joycelyn.
I think it is Joycelyn.
Either way, I was just being nitpicky.
I think it is. Is it Joycelyn or Jocelyn? I don't know. Her last name is Savage. Her last name is Savage, and her parents are actually trash.
Do you have your passport? Did you get your shots?
Like, bruh. Anyway, Azriel has been flexing on the gram. She's showing off her build-a-body that Rob done bought her. And she's looking good. She is looking good. She is looking very good. She's doing normal things that a 21, 22-year-old would be doing. She is grown. She's doing her thing on the gram. But a lot of people have been like saying like, oh, you're free, so you doing this, and oh my God, you're so brainwashed this, you're so brainwashed that. And I appreciate how her dad came out and spoke about the videos that he was seeing. It was basically just like, look, at the end of the day, she's grown. She can do whatever she wants to do. I'm just glad that she has the freedom to do whatever the fuck she wants to do on social media, and she's not underneath R. Kelly. And I agree with that.
I think that when you show negligence and disregard to something for so long, there's never a time for you to give a fuck anymore, bro. And when you try to act like you give a fuck, you just put like a big boo-boo the fool on your fucking forehead.
And that's where I feel like the Savages are at right now. Because they did not give a fuck.
Like, if this house was on fire and I was just outside fucking just for like 30 minutes, and then like, yeah, just doing that. Like, imagine this bitch was on fire, right?
Right.
And we outside just for like 30 minutes, boop, 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 boop. and the fire department pulls up. Oh shit, your house is on fire. We're still like,
but oh, I don't care. I need insurance money.
Nah, fuck the insurance money. Wait. And then the next day, after everything burnt the fuck down, fucking Spody ran out. Spody doesn't die in this situation. I love little Spody. But the next day, everything fucking burnt up, like black. The whole fucking block. And we're just like, oh shit. Oh, goddamn. GoFundMe. Our house burnt down. But nigga, we didn't even call 911.
Right.
They only came because goddamn the tremendous smoke cloud and the neighbors. Right. But then now you want to fucking be concerned, bro? Like, that
whole situation you just described is the savages. Now I'm going to give you... Oh, sorry. Describe. Now I'm going to give you a description of how...
Subscribe.
Azriel's parents are, okay? We're outside doing the dance, right? Fire's going on, right? And then the day after, we have the rubble, right? Now, from that rubble, a fucking sprout pops up, like in WALL-E. A sprout pops up out of the ground. And we're gonna look at that sprout and be like, you know what? No. We was out here dancing while the flames were happening. I'm very glad that at least from all this fucking damage and destruction, we got a little fucking sprout. So I'm gonna cherish this little sprout. Sure, it's not a tree yet, but it's a little sprout.
It's not even a sprout. It's like, yo, the whole house burned down, but this cup, we just find this cup. It's like,
I love this cup.
Still got a little swing in it.
You know? Love this cup. Still prosper.
Damn.
Something one day. Like, that's why I feel like you gotta take responsibility and just be grateful of what the fuck you have now. Like,
niggas is disgusting.
Because I really do feel bad for Jocelyn, Joycelyn, Joanna, Jamie, Jasmine, whatever the fuck her name is. I feel bad for her because not only were you brainwashed by R. Kelly, but your family are greedy and toxic and a fucking hot ass mess. Azriel's people, they acknowledge they fucked up by letting their underage daughter be around this dude. Like, they acknowledge they fucked up and they're just grateful that her ass is out here doing her thing.
See, his thing was, they were like, would you let your daughter? Absolutely not.
Oh, yeah, the crisis manager. How do we forget? The crisis manager said deuces to R. Kelly's case because he got on TV and they asked him, would you feel comfortable with your 20-something-year-old daughter being around him? He didn't even skip a heartbeat. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. And everybody was like, oh, so you get it now.
Okay. I can't go for that.
Like, alright.
No can do. No, I can't go for that. Fuck out of here, bro. It's always crazy. And like, at the end of the day, this is what it all boils down to. It's all funny games until you think about that shoe being on your foot. When it's on the other foot, you're like, oh, you got on fucking 2 left shoes, you dumbass. But when the fucking, you got fucking 2 left shoes on.
Or like, haha, you stepped in shit.
Yeah, but when you stepped in shit, nigga, you look like a moose just.
Oh, shit, alright. Alright, we're gonna move on to our last topic. So this is a show that we started watching recently. I started watching it because a lot of people on YouTube and Twitter kept being like, oh, Nadja, you gotta watch the show, you gotta watch the show. So I watched all of the episodes with Daniel, and it's a show on HBO called Euphoria with Zendaya in it. And we're gonna try our best not to do any spoilers, okay? It's okay.
I got the Republican chills from hanging out with all these Republicans today.
Bless your heart. But basically my opinion on the show so far is that, like, and I got this vibe from the first episode, that it reminds me of like a mixture of Degrassi and Skins UK, the first 2 seasons.
Basically. And
we saw in the credits that Drake had something to do with, well, he funded it, basically. He put money into it because there was a lot of music on there that I'm like, damn, HBO? Damn.
I mean, it is refreshing to actually have a show that doesn't have knockoff versions of popular songs on it. Like, when you watch any MTV show or any fucking show that's on, like, TBS, like Claws on FX or anything along those lines, like, always, like, a bootleg version of
something else.
Like, if it was, like, Mask Off, it's like, turkey dick, gotta pay my dick.
It sounds like Sims music.
Yeah, but
I'm about to do shit like that.
Fucking bullshit. And it's like, You be
With
trying
this
to vibe with it, bitch. You're like, what is
What
that
is the
shit?
hell?
But when that
What the hell is even that?
come on out of that bitch,
You're
you're
like,
like,
hey,
hey,
hey.
like these niggas play that.
Right.
Like that's why I always like Power. Power's coming back too.
Yeah, it is.
Fucking final season, man. It's kind of unbelievable now, but shit, we're gonna watch it.
One thing I wanted to say about Euphoria. Why are there no, like...
Don't say it.
I'm gonna say it. Okay, you guys know
Shut
Lexi. You guys know Lexi on the show if you watch the show. It's basically Zendaya's childhood friend. She likes to turn up too, but you know, she likes to drink her little cup, go to the parties. She was the girl that was dressed up as Bob Ross. It's not a spoiler. It's just if you saw it, you know who I'm talking about. I feel like she should have been a black girl. I feel like there aren't any, like... What are you doing? What are you doing? Like, you're distracting the fuck out of me. You're just... Like, what are you doing?
Nothing.
Now my train of thought is fucked. I don't even remember what I was talking
You're talking about the Bob Ross girl, man.
Yeah, I feel like it would have been, like... I feel like there aren't any, like... Yeah, there's Zendaya. But it's like there aren't really any black people on the cast at all.
There is, and the only one is his whole persona is he's a football player that's fucking with a white girl that's gonna ruin his life, and that's so cliche. Like,
it is
bro,
very cliche. A black football player dating a white bitch,
and I actually like the white girl. She's pretty.
Like her too.
He's leading her on just cause, and then he's insecure because he got a pass.
You're spoiling it.
Fuck that shit. I'm just saying, like, bro. That nigga, she ain't ruining your life, nigga. You ruining your own life by not taking your dreams seriously. Ain't no white girl ruining nobody's life, bro. It don't matter what. Any fucking bitch can ruin a nigga life. And any nigga can ruin a bitch life. It's just how you play it.
Right.
At the end of the day, like, come on, bro. We're not gonna sit here and act like niggas don't have to take responsibility and females don't have to take responsibility as well for the path that you create. Like,
you know what? How about this? How about this? We're going to say some spoilers. We've only seen up to episode 6, okay? For those of you who don't want the things to be spoiled,
just turn the video
off. We'll see you guys next week because this is the ending segment. We love you guys.
Podcast number 13.
If you don't want to hear the spoilers. So, from this point on,
12.
We're going to be talking about episodes 1 through 6 because we're up to date on it, okay? So, when Bruh got hazed...
Oh, Lord. Say goodbye to our monetization.
I peeped that a dude had tidy whities with a dildo poking out.
Daniel has left the chat.
So, you mean to tell me... I'm sorry, but... What is even that white girl's name? She was on The Handmaid's Tale too. I cannot remember her character's name for the life of me in this. I'm so sorry. Like, and I feel bad because even that one dude, Daniel, in the show, his name's Daniel, even told her straight up, like, bitch, you're boring as fuck. You have no personality. And it makes me feel bad because I don't even remember her name because whoever wrote her character did a good ass job because she's not. I just know her as the pretty girl with the big tits, like, who cries a lot. But, sis, if I was you, I would have been fighting, bruh. You got me fucked up. You about to sit here and fucking put a fucking dildo up my nigga's ass? No. I'm about to be fighting. What the there was a lamp right there?
Hold on. That nigga should have been fighting.
He was. There was 2 people on his arm.
Nah,
there was
bruh.
2 people behind. He was pinned down. That's why I'm like, bitch, you just sitting there. No.
Bro.
No. I would have been, bro.
Niggas, see, that's the thing, bro. You either... Let me word this very wisely.
Word it wisely.
People do get assaulted and shit.
Wisely.
But, bro, people lift up cars to save babies and shit. That adrenaline is a motherfucker. You just gotta really be... You gotta make it up in your mind that some shit's not gonna happen. Me and my niggas done damn near dodged bullets before. You can't tell me that this nigga couldn't fight off a couple of football players. Nigga, you're a football player. You be in the gym all the time, bro.
I feel like you're right in the sense where he did not fight back because he wanted to be a part of that so bad. But that's why I'm not blaming the girl. I'm just saying she could have done more because bitch, you're not trying to be in no sorority. I would have hit him with the lamp. Right, the lamp was right there. I was looking at all the weapons.
But you can't act like that nigga couldn't have pulled a Boondocks Tom DuBois. You're not gonna take my booty.
He didn't want to because he wanted to pledge. Like, I get it. He wanted to pledge, so he didn't do
fuck
anything.
that. Shit,
but
that shit's questionable.
I just felt really shitty because, like, I know that happens to a lot of men and women when they try to pledge into certain schools, and it's just that's why it made me so like fuck, like I felt so bad about that shit, and I just wanted her to fight for him so bad.
Just be a fucking Mason, bro, or be an Eastern Star. If you really want to fucking be part of a fucking movement that actually means something, you can actually be a fucking master of your matrix in the sacred geometry, bro. Pledge into some shit that actually fucking really fucking. Because I know all sororities and all fraternities ain't going to do you like that. But come on, bro. The numbers are astronomical.
Somebody made a tweet where they were like, I'd rather get jumped by...
a gang, nigga?
Yeah, they were like, I'd rather get jumped by 6 dudes for 3 minutes to get in and have a brotherhood for life than get smacked on my bare ass with a paddle
for 6 months.
And walk around for 6 months. Like, I feel like it also varies from, like, what type, because, let's be real, you know, you got HBCUs, and then you got your normal colleges, like, different hazings are different, and I feel like a lot of people do go to that extreme. Like, that shit they showed on Euphoria wasn't extreme. Because in an HBCU, you're not getting fucked up your ass, bro. You're not. You're not.
I hate to do this to you right now, but we're not going to sit here and act like after the Florida Classic a couple of years ago, a nigga in the band at FAMU.
No, he did die. That's what I just said. We're not going to act like that shit doesn't happen. But I'm just saying their hazing is not sexual assault. Like, that's why I'm like, bruh.
But at least that nigga's going to live after he got sexually assaulted.
You could die from a sexual assault, too.
Yes.
Especially anal. You can die.
Alright, but... okay.
Sorry for that mental picture.
No, I mean, that's an extreme. That's very extreme.
It can happen.
Their fucking band ritual for years was, if you fuck up during their halftime field show, you are on a coach bus, because these niggas are 400, 500 deep on coach buses. You have to walk from the back of the bus to the front of the bus while niggas beat the shit out of you.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, but like you said, I'd rather take that fucking 3-minute ass whooping by 6 gang members. At least these niggas gonna shoot for me.
Yeah.
At least I might be able to sell some crack with these niggas and buy a Benz before I go to jail.
Right. Like, not trying to say that y'all should play games, but it's just crazy how people don't see the they don't see the similarity between being in a gang and being in a frat. Because it's like, bro, you get the same shit. You get that helping hand where you least expect it. You have connections in different places. You have protection. You got to go through bullshit to get that respect. Mm-hmm. You have consequences. You have responsibility. Like, it's the same thing.
But people don't know that street gang started in LA and in California and shit. And it started as like a fraternity, a brotherhood for niggas to look after the neighborhood because motherfuckers were coming in there on some Jim Crow shit, being racist. It was like a connection to the Black Panthers and shit.
Yeah.
What fucked all that shit up was crack. Ronald Reagan cooked the first batch of crack. That nigga was in the White House.
Ronald Reagan was...
He got that cocaine.
He was a fucking chemist. He was a biologist.
He threw that bitch. He was a botanist, nigga. He threw that fucking cocaine in the pot with the baking soda, nigga. I ain't gotta give you the recipe, nigga. He cooked that motherfucking shit up.
Let's get back on topic.
Broke them rocks up.
Another thing that I don't get so far is Jules.
Oh, man.
You're in cahoots. You have shit on I'm gonna call him Chad. I don't fucking know his name. Y'all know who I'm talking about. Fucking Chad. Sure. You have dirt on Chad's dad because y'all did y'all thing and you know he recorded it. Why don't you tell Chad's dad that Chad is currently blackmailing you? And Chad got you lying in a police investigation. Like,
I think Chad's dad would be perfectly okay with it, knowing that that's saving his son from losing all his scholarships and shit and being convicted for whooping that girl.
You know, you might be right because Chad's dad is a sociopath too.
Yeah, but all that shit blows over. Like, what did Monique say? When you
do clownery,
the clown bites back.
Okay.
What the fuck does that even mean,
I don't
bro?
know.
That sounds like some shit that I said when I was smoking hashish or something. Like, what the fuck? Don't make no fucking sense.
Clownery, the clown comes back to
What the fuck does that mean? And I say all that just to say I had to throw that in.
Monique,
what the fuck? You've been saying bullshit for a long time. God damn, we were just okay with it.
Right, that's a cake. I'm trying to think, is there anything else that stood out? I'm glad that Rue is sober.
For how long, though?
It just sucks, though, like, when you take, and I can relate to that shit, too. Like, when you finally are like, okay, I'm about to change and I'm about to stop doing shit, and then all your friends are just getting fucked up around you, and then that shit just, like, hurts you to see that, and it's like, damn, I did that. And I could also relate to Rue with, like, being an older sibling who was a fuck up, and then going to a party and seeing your younger sibling there and being like, bro, I'm sober now. This ain't even you. You just trying to cut up and get attention, because that's how I got attention. Like, I feel bad for that. But I do commend Rue for being, like, a cool older sibling at least, and being like, yo, smoke weed, cool. Don't do all that fuck shit that I was doing. You gonna get your ass home on time so mom ain't worried about you.
Prediction. Like, her little sister gonna get a hold of some shit. Motherfucking, she gonna relapse. She gonna get back on her rocker, or she gonna die, and it's gonna be like a fucking Oz narrator from heaven.
My prediction is that her sister is gonna just keep smoking weed and partying. I think Rue is gonna get hooked on fentanyl, because even now she's sober, she keeps saying the only thing that makes her feel good is being around Jules and remembering how it felt to be on fentanyl. And she said all she thinks about is fentanyl now. I think she's gonna start doing that. I think Rue's gonna end up dying. And like how, I don't know if any of you guys have watched Oz, where the guy in the wheelchair, he dies, but he keeps narrating the show. I think that's what's gonna end up happening. Cause if y'all seen Degrassi and if y'all seen Skins, you know in every season, person gets knocked up, gets AIDS, or dies.
And raped.
Or raped. And we've already had a rape, so...
Maybe? Yeah,
and the girl with no personality already missed her period, so that's the knock-up. Jules might die, or Rue might die. That's my predictions. Or they might string Rue along to season 2 and then kill her then. And then get a whole new generation like Degrassi and Skins.
They better fucking show
and
out.
And the new generation is going to be Rue's younger sister and the little boy, the twins and shit. Like, it's also predictable. Like, I've seen shows like this multiple times.
But that's what makes me think that even though this, like, it's for us because of the subject matter and what it's portraying, because you can do that now because it's on HBO, but, like, you're right. But it's not really for us.
Yeah,
it's like The Lion
King
and Little Mermaid wasn't for us, but niggas want to bitch about it.
I feel like Euphoria is mainly like for my brother's generation.
Yeah.
Because it's like, okay,
they don't know about that other shit.
Y'all relate. Y'all can relate to that. But like, even with Skins, like, it was more things that like we got. Like, you know, the parties weren't MTV movie over the top. Like, a lot of the parties on Euphoria, I'm like...
You heard that, excuse me.
What'd you do?
Nothing.
But the parties on Euphoria are very unrealistic. The parties in Skins are very realistic.
Kickbacks,
my mom's not home. Let's have a kickback and get
like
fucked
10
up.
people there.
Right.
That you know all of them.
Right, you know all of them because you were
shit
just at the
happens.
party
You're
with
just
them
like,
yesterday.
oh shit, you just fucked so and so. Why?
Right.
Type shit.
It's like, oh damn, I fucked him too. Damn. Oh, you fucked her. Damn, I fucked her the other day. Like, with these people, oh wow, Daniel came back in town after 3 years. Who is that? Bruh.
You don't know about Daniel?
But he in your house.
Daniel? Fucking cutaway like it's fucking Family
Right.
Guy. Daniel.
Right.
Hey, but
I will say the cutaways on that show are amazing. I like the cutaways.
And I like how they fucking set up different characters like it's on some 13 Reasons Why. They got like a different character and backstory. That's pretty cool, but it's been done. You need to do something different. But I think that's going to be an end of podcast number 13. Because fuck 12. But I was thinking, if we're saying fuck 12 and the police aren't even in the 12 people that would judge somebody in a jury trial, it's us. Are we saying fuck ourselves by saying fuck 12?
You are so tone deaf.
So this can be podcast number 12 then, because I'm not going to say fuck myself. But like, damn. I think niggas should stop saying fuck 12 and come up with something different, because the police can't be in a jury trial.
My fro is dead too.
Mine fucked.
Okay. Bye, guys. Stop! You're messing with me.
Deflated.
No.
Hey, the newest
Shut
wave
up,
of
Daniel.
the Voodoo Tribe t-shirts is out. Get your last version of this shirt while it's still here.
I'm not selling any more of these bitches after this batch.
ShopVoodooTribe.com.